My name is Misaki, and I work while managing my household. I live with my husband Daiki and our daughter Sakura. On this day,
Lately, there's been a lot of rain, and I don't like it.
Really? Daddy likes rainy days.
Really? But we can't play outside, and it's all damp and yucky.
haha, that's true. It can feel a bit confined and uncomfortable.
You're so naive. There are games you can only play on rainy days.
Really? Like what?
Well, there are things you can do on rainy days, but only on rainy days?
You put on a black raincoat, pull up the hood, and walk around with a gloomy expression. I call it evil organization roleplay.
No, that just sounds like a suspicious person.
Whoa! An evil organization. I want to do that.
Sakura, did you really think that was cool?
Of course. I knew you'd say that, so I already got you a black raincoat in your size.
Yay! Daddy, I love you.
When did you even buy that? Ugh, just be careful not to get reported.
Huh? I got one for you too, Misaki.
All three of us can do the evil organization roleplay.
No, no, no. That's way too suspicious, and people will start weird rumors. We lived happily together like this. Then, one day, I decided to call my mother after nearly 3 years. Hello? It's been a while. Do you have a moment?
I suppose, but what do you want?
I was thinking of visiting during the upcoming holiday. Is that okay?
Huh? Why would you come here?
Well, Sakura said she wants to visit, so I want to bring her.
Fine, come if you want.
Thank you. We'll come around noon. Wait, she hung up. When I informed her about our visit, she curtly hung up after giving me a cold response. Not only my mother, but my father and brother Kuzwa have always been like this toward me. Hey, I joined the judo club. My good friend invited me.
Judo club? I don't approve.
What? Why not?
Don't you understand? Judo is a sport for boys. Join a more modest club.
Plus, sports clubs cost money for equipment and training camps. Join a cultural club that doesn't cost much.
But I want to be with my friend.
Your motivation is impure. Do you think you can keep it up?
If you don't obey, we'll force you to be in the go-home club and make you do all the housework. It's much more productive than joining a pointless club.
That's not fair.
Ah, that's what you get for not knowing your place.
My parents always prioritized Kuzwa, showing little interest in spending time or money on me. My friends, who knew my situation, were understanding but very disappointed for me. Eventually, I joined the art club, although I didn't realize at the time that it would lead to my current job. And on the day of our visit, it was unfortunately a rainy day.
All right, Sakura, you mustn't mention our evil organization game, because
Talking about the organization is strictly forbidden, right?
that's right. You're a proper member of the organization now.
All right, enough of that. We're at the house now, so let's cut out the jokes. Hello, is anyone home? It doesn't seem like it, but the door isn't locked.
Maybe they're out shopping. The car isn't here.
Could it be the work of our enemies?
Sakura, I said that's enough. It's raining hard, let's get inside quickly. You must be tired. Let's relax until everyone gets back.
Okay. Excuse me.
She switches gears quickly. Well, anyway, excuse us.
As I was about to enter the house, I thought I saw something move in the garden. Curious, I went to check it out. Sister-in-law, what are you doing?
Oh, Misaki, welcome home. You must be tired.
No, that's not it.
By the way, why are you outside? You'll get wet out here.
You're the one who'll get soaked. Why are you cleaning the garden in this heavy rain?
Don't worry about it. I do the cleaning and maintenance every day.
You don't need to do it on a rainy day. You'll catch a cold.
Thanks, but I'm fine. Besides, if I don't do it, everyone at home will get mad at me. It's just the usual routine.
Wait, the usual routine.
Oh, I'm sorry for not welcoming you properly. I'll come over right now.
Ah, wait, sister-in-law. Sister-in-law.
Sorry, I suddenly lost my strength. Misaki, you'll get wet, so go inside without worrying about me.
This isn't the time to say that. Daiki. With Daiki's help, we got my sister-in-law, Haruka, into the house. Since she had a high fever, we rushed her to the hospital. While she was getting in for drip, I asked about the situation at home and was shocked by what I learned. After consulting with Daiki, we decided to take certain actions. A week later, I received a call from my mother. Hello? It's rare for you to call, Mom.
I need to ask you something. It might be pointless to ask you, but Haruka hasn't come back. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, Haruka is staying with us.
What? What did you say?
You know what this means, right? We're not sending her back to you.
How dare you make such a decision on your own?
After saying that, I ignored my mother's continued complaints and hung up the phone. The next day, the doorbell rang.
Misaki, what do you mean Haruka is at your place?
Yeah. What kind of nonsense is this? Send her back immediately.
I knew something was off when the house felt different and her stuff was gone. What are you trying to pull here?
I see you all came together. Listen, you might not realize this, but people aren't objects. I had Haruka come here because it's dangerous for her to stay with you.
Dangerous? What are you talking about?
Haruka is home all the time. There's no danger.
Honestly, you're the dangerous one for taking Haruka away with such a weird excuse.
Are you playing dumb? You forced Haruka to do all the housework. You made her do an overwhelming amount, and if she couldn't, you all scolded her. That's clearly a dangerous situation.
I thought you were going to say something important. Is that all?
Haruka married Kazuo, so it's her duty to serve our family.
She was a shy, dull underachiever like you, Misaki. Perfect for being used. That's what she was.
It's neither a duty nor an obligation. Marriage isn't about being exploited.
That's just a difference of opinion. To me, it sounds like an underachiever like you is just barking.
I think you all are the real underachievers, since you can't live without Haruka.
You, don't mess with me. We are not underachievers.
How dare you speak to your parents like that? You've always been useless.
That's why you're an underachiever. Before you criticize others, why don't you understand yourself better?
My parents and brother all began to rage, perhaps because my words hit the mark. Then, suddenly,
Enough. Why can't you understand what Misaki is saying?
Haruka, get back home now.
Go back to that house. No way.
What do you mean by that house?
How dare you, you insolent daughter-in-law?
My savings were spent. My job was taken away so I could do housework. I had to sleep in the storage room under the stairs while you three acted like I didn't exist. Call me insolent if you want. I can't live with people like you anymore.
It's truly monstrous to treat someone like they're an object or a machine.
It's embarrassing that you can't understand this even though you're adults.
Don't get all high and mighty, kid.
No matter what you say, these are the rules of our house. If you come into our house, you follow our rules without question.
We're giving you a place and status despite your shortcomings. Instead of being grateful, you criticize us. That's disgraceful.
Oh, I see. You still don't think you did anything wrong. I'm divorcing Kazuo, and I'm ending my relationship with you all.
Divorce? That's a big talk. You think you can defy me? That's not happening.
You're foolish. Divorce requires mutual consent. You can't just do it unilaterally.
You're better off staying here and being used by us. Stop talking nonsense and come back.
I've been keeping a diary since our marriage, and it can serve as evidence.
A diary? Evidence? What's that supposed to mean? Trying to trick us won't work.
in case you forgot, Daiki is a lawyer. While you were off enjoying your vacation, we were taking care of the necessary procedures.
You'll be receiving the documents soon. You'll be held accountable.
What? You're a lawyer.
So the divorce is already decided.
And being held accountable means we'll be asked for compensation.
That's right. It was quite convenient to act while you were away. It's so typical of you to go to Guam on our homecoming day.
Leaving Haruka behind on a family trip. What kind of people are you?
That's not family. Grandma and Grandpa, you're wrong.
When my parents found out that we had already prepared for the divorce and compensation claim.
Oh well, all that effort training her for nothing.
Thanks to you, we've lost our convenient cleaning robot.
Well, we had our fun. It's probably time to let go.
So you really did think of me that way. All this time, I thought it was my fault. I was always slow and couldn't satisfy anyone.
Haruka.
But Misaki stood by me and finally opened my eyes. This is wrong, and you are the ones at fault. It took me a while, but I finally decided to get a divorce.
Damn you meddling.
I couldn't just ignore it after suffering so much as a child. It doesn't matter if you're family or not. What you've done is unforgivable.
So arrogant. It seems we failed miserably in raising you.
If you think I turned out wrong, then I must have grown up right. Thank you for being my role models of what not to become.
This girl. When did you become so insolent?
I used to hold back because it was exhausting to confront you. But now, given the circumstances, I have no reason to hold back.
Misaki and Daiki have truly been amazing. Not only did you save me, but you even found me a new job. I'm starting over, and this is the end of my relationship with all of you.
Same here. I'm cutting all ties with you as family. From now on, don't contact us, no matter what happens. When Haruka and I declared our break from our parents, my mother suddenly panicked.
Wait a minute. If you do that, our reputation in the neighborhood will suffer. People we've been close to will start distancing themselves from us.
Oh, just a moment ago, you were nonchalantly talking about your cleaning robot. I didn't think you cared about neighborhood relations.
I just didn't think that far ahead. We often talk about her with the neighbors. If they hear about the divorce, who knows what will happen?
By the way, the neighbors were being kind to Haruka to protect her.
What? Well, they did talk about her a lot, but
It's well known that the people in that house are bad. They've known since I was in school.
That's why Haruka's determination and perseverance were respected in the neighborhood. Plus, she made a lot of connections due to her earnestness. Now that she's made up her mind, the news of the divorce and your behavior is spreading quickly.
What? Did you really go that far?
We had to tell the truth first to avoid any rumors or misunderstandings. I didn't want the people who were kind to me to be deceived by you. So, I've told them everything about what happened and the divorce.
What? Don't mess with me. If you do that, we won't be able to live here.
take it back. Go retract everything you've said.
That's right. Otherwise, we'll sue you for defamation.
Hey, did you forget we have a lawyer on our side? This situation hasn't damaged your reputation. You don't have grounds for a lawsuit. If you're upset, blame your own poor reputation from the start.
Damn it. Haruka, reconsider. Do you really not care what happens to us?
You're not the kind of person who would do something so cruel, are you? Wake up already.
Yeah, if you insist, we could apologize for what we did.
Really? You think that will persuade me? It's too late for apologies. I never want to see your faces again.
Did you really think that asking so arrogantly would get you what you want? Even I know that won't work. You're so weird.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm begging you. Just come back home.
I apologize too. Please forgive us.
We'll treat you properly as family from now on, so stop being upset.
Ugh. Even now, you're apologizing from a place of superiority.
It's hopeless. This is who they are. It's clear now, these people will never change their ways.
For the sake of the neighbors, please leave now.
No one ever told you that you have a bad character, huh? But if we were really family, we could have helped each other change. Goodbye forever.
Oh, number, this can't be happening.
Damn it. Are we going to have to move?
I hope not, but what are we going to do now?
And so, my parents left the house, dejected. After that, Haruka divorced Kuzawa and filed for compensation for everything she had endured from him and my parents. Knowing that the amount would only increase if they didn't pay, the three of them used up their savings to settle the payment in one lump sum. With Haruka gone, the three of them had to handle the housework, but their efforts never matched Haruka's quality, and the house gradually became filthy. Insects began to appear, the clutter piled up, and eventually, the house turned into a garbage dump. Since that day, they were looked at coldly by the neighbors, and as garbage overflowed from their home, people wouldn't even make eye contact with them anymore. As for us, Haruka, how's work going? Is there anything you're struggling with?
No, thanks to you. I'm working very comfortably.
I'm glad to hear that. We've heard great things about you over here. Your reputation is excellent.
Oh no, it's nothing like that.
Working in a design company is quite different from what you were doing before. It's impressive.
Which is cooler, the evil organization or your new job?
Haruka might be even cooler than the evil organization.
Wow! Haruka, you're amazing.
What's your standard for cool? But it's true that you're doing great at work, so you really are amazing.
I couldn't do it without everyone's support. I'm trying to be helpful to everyone too. Because of that, everything is going smoothly.
So the whole place is thriving because of you. That's truly impressive.
Then we should celebrate today. With cake.
Sure, But isn't that just because you want to eat cake?
Haha. Well, shall we all go to the cake shop then?
Yay! Let's go.
Since then, we've been living peaceful days. Haruka, who joined our company, seems to be doing well, as I've heard many good things about her. Today, I had her come over to check if she wasn't overworking herself. It seems my worries were unfounded, but her dedication to her work made me feel like I need to up my game as well. With a renewed determination to work hard, we all set off to town to enjoy some cake together.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.